I got a crazy Sunday afternoon arm pump on. You know why everybody thinks it's Sunday NFL football, brother? It's Sunday arm pump, Jack. Because the beach is on fire, brothers. It's going crazy. Everybody's talking about Monday night at Hogan's Hangout. And I know what it's like to win championships. 484 title defenses. Outshined everybody with the belt, Jack. And so when it comes to champions, it gets down to the nitty and the gritty, brother. And at Hogan's Monday night, with Hogan's main event karaoke, with Nick Hogan as a master disaster main event referee, it's going to get crazy because the champions are going to be at each other's throats. We're winding this thing down. And Monday night, main event karaoke, it'll be off the charts. Sold out house. Crazy upstairs. Crazy downstairs. What you going to do when main event karaoke this Monday starting at 8 p.m. runs wild on you? Tonight at Hogan's Hangout, the champions are going to be everywhere. The local champs are going to be all over the place. Hogan's main event karaoke tonight at Hogan's Hangout, 8 p.m. We're running game. Hulk Hogan, Nick Hogan, Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South, tearing it down. So what you gonna do tonight when all the champs and Hulk Hogan and Hogan's Hangout at 8 p.m. run wild on you?
It was rebuilt in this store. This was a 40 to 50 year old store that was never touched. And I walked in the first day and I almost walked out, but good thing I kept walking in. And I got to that second floor and everything changed. And it was worth the project. It was worth what we're doing and what we're going through. And a lot of changes, ripping kitchens out, planning for 3 levels, a basement. There's a lot of work to be done. But this is going to be your first level bar. It'll have views of the garden. It will lead into a back room, which will be part of the first floor. It'll be part private. It'll be part an extension of the first floor, or it could be a private room. It'll switch up on certain nights. But that room back there will have garage doors opening, right? You'll hear the noise, you'll hear the action right onto the street. You're going to hear all the action from both floors. It's going to drain right onto the street. When they have events at this garden, that line and this crowd builds up. You can't even walk on this block. You get pushed right into the sidewalk, into the gutter. So I mean, like, this is going to be
right in here, bro.
This is going to be a madhouse. But we got our security here, Hulk and Bo. They're going to bounce for the first time.
Amazing.
What do you think so far?
Man, it's just incredible. I can't believe this concept. It's tripping, man. It's hard. It's different when you're here. And seeing it over the phone, this is a whole different deal. Seeing it,
and
amazing.
We're going to fit over 300 people in here, and it's unfortunately the line outside will be bigger than the crowd inside, and that's just the way it's going to be.
Get that rooftop open, brother.
We will get that open next. Let's take a walk upstairs.
Don't forget too, I wouldn't go downstairs, but we actually.
Very heartbreaking news coming in this morning time. The wrestling legend that is Hulk Hogan, according to a couple of reports that are coming out, they're saying that he has died at the age of 71. TMZ were the first to actually break this story, and they said medics were dispatched to the WWE Icon's Clearwater, Florida home early on Thursday morning, with operators stating it was regarding a cardiac arrest. A video of the scene outside a Hulk Hogan's residence shows responders desperately trying to save his life as he was transported to an ambulance. In a clip, several paramedics appear to be conducting chest compressions as Hogan is wheeled to the emergency vehicle. Pinellas County Fire and Emergency Service Corps told TMZ that officials responded to the call at around 9:51 early on in the morning, and Hulk was treated by Clearwater Fire and Rescue personnel before being taken to a nearby hospital. He was pronounced dead at the hospital, and of course police came out and said they will provide additional details at the press conference later on Thursday. Hulk transformed his professional wrestling into a family entertainment sport before actually wrestling catering to a fairly narrow audience. Hulk's theatrics in the ring were magnetic for children and their parents, and it supercharged the sport. He actually kick-started a pop culture phenomenon with Hulkmania after defeating the Iron Sheik for the World Heavyweight Championship. That was in 1984, a craze that never went away, and his signature bandana and handlebar mustache were often copied by fans in the crowds for decades. In 1996, he transformed himself from hero to villain, and he created the NWO, New World Order, and became Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It propelled him and professional wrestling to even more fame. We are sending our deepest condolences to his family, friends, the fans, and everyone who knew and loved Hulk Hogan. It's really very devastating to lose such a legend of the sport, and man, it's really very, very heartbreaking. We'll be coming out with more details surrounding his passing, and of course a press conference the police is going to release later on Thursday. Rest in power, King.
The Grand Championship.